What's good, Reanimated fam? Please consider subscribing to our Patreon to see full-length and exclusive reactions before anybody else. Now, back to your regular scheduled programming.
Damn it, Black. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
We're gonna throw this out here. We're back with another reaction video. We are back with Vinland Saga Season 2, Episode number 7. Last time Vinland Saga we saw that they needed an A, and they got an A. So they started, him with the get these roots up out of here. So they got the roots out of there. They were able to clear a good portion of the forest with that horse, and the exchange for that horse was working for the old master of the farm. They would do chores around the house for him and stuff like that, and in return they got a horse. And they also got a meal out of it, a full meal, instead of just the scraps that they would get from the retainers or whatever they are. So yeah, that's pretty much where we are. Yeah, y'all ready?
Yep.
Let's do it to it. Favorite part. I'm on my hog, bro. Don't bother me when I'm on my hog.
Wild hogs. Oh, my hog.
I need to start putting some bear traps out this bitch.
They banned that gorilla dancing nigga on TikTok, bro.
Gorilla dance.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Eat food and dance and shit.
Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ.
Shark bite! Danthor fiend enjoy a good Marlboro, don't he?
You got spunk, kid.
This thing ain't got no wrist, bro.
He trying to let you mac, bro.
You gotta lean up against the well. So what you like to do for fun?
I'm a slave, so not much. Watch the ants fight each other.
Well, we know what that means.
She gonna go there, she gonna be like, hey, I see you got a little chummy with him. What you gonna do with that? This nigga act like you got some pussy or some shit. Oh!
Yeah, just catch you having fun. Basically, yeah. She can't go get her piece of bread off the fucking stove and just...
This nigga learning, bro. Love to see. Yeah.
More than bread, my boy.
You ever have wheat flakes?
Somehow they get up in the women.
I get it.
Wheat makes yeast.
I get it.
Yeast is...
I had to churn it a little bit, you know.
You niggas is nasty.
Think I'm moaning?
Shut up.
Niggas read him on their ears, not this nigga. He said, I moan my girl ear all the time. I hope it don't sound like this.
All right, we're at a 10. Let's bring it right down to 7, fellas.
I forgot we doing something right.
She just got the taste out of her mouth. I doubt it.
Well, you're not gonna be able to ask her, my boy, so don't worry about it.
It's not, but hey, give it a try.
Oh, ladybug. It's got like that simmer, my boy. It's like a baby. Damn, oh shit.
I thought that was his bare ass for a second.
He's like, this nigga crazy.
Get your bum ass down here.
I don't think it's safe, my boy.
What am I supposed to pray to? That's a good question.
You know, folk in them.
Folk in them? All right.
Yahweh Freya, okay.
Don't let American Christians see this. You want to pray to who and who? Get this devil shit off the TV.
Yo, what is wrong with these niggas?
What them slaves doing over there?
Hey, what Dumb and Dumber doing?
Hey, what these niggas doing over there?
Yo, these niggas working to be free.
He over there, these niggas praying just so I can go there and eat that shit.
You gonna go over there and munch on them shits, maybe?
Yeah.
Like,
He definitely is.
Let me just take a little
morsel.
Oh, this
little
pretty
nibble.
taste.
This nigga about to get his ass beat. You can just look on this nigga, you know what I mean? Is this his brother or something?
No, he said dad. That's his son.
Oh, the one he sent to war. Well, the one that went to war, he didn't. Crazy thing is, his biggest warriors on your goddamn farm as a slave.
Right. That shit's a banger, huh? Nigga got no peripherals.
Nut.
Not the kids.
こそ泥です。盗みが続いてましてね。俺の感じはまあ全部こいつの仕業かなと。もう盗みは盗みです。一応仕置きな。
Oh, the master got in him to punish him.
Vinland Saga, season 2.
Vinland Saga season 2, but larger.
Wrong one.
What was that? Fire Force?
Fire Force. Yeah, Fire Force. Ain't no Shoputai.
But bigger. He's saying like, I wish you would move. That shit all raw.
All raw. And this nigga picked his bare ass hand and put it in the rib like that. These niggas never had normal laxatives. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Not laxatives. Well, these are laxatives.
I'm gonna say, like, this is definitely laxative.
Well, that one had a little gravy to it.
I still got my eyebrows, bro. No. These niggas all missing eyebrows except for him.
I just peeped that.
Ears?
This is, you can,
Imagine him and Thorkill linking up to wreak havoc.
Thorkill beat that nigga ass, bro.
100%, but you know, if they tag team together, they can do some damage. So now I'm retired.
Damn.
off a butter knife?
すみませんが。ではまず名前を聞こうか。いえ、こらやめんか。すみません。妹はトーラ。そうか。母親と赤ん坊がいます。母親は病気で伏せってたんで。健在なのかね。答えろ。
野菜を売りに行ったまま。
Oh, nigga went to get the milk. Heard this storyline before.
Except back in this day, they could probably dead, bro.
はい。
おお、あのスノッリーか。最近顔を見せないと思ったら。よ。大方物取りにでもあって殺され。
So one mighty long errand, my boy.
Well, back then, you know,
I mean,
His daddy dead as shit.
よ。
他の家に奉公人として引き取られるのが愛の母親と赤子がおる。引き取
さいましたあなた。
ああ、ちょっと目にゴミが入ってるな。
I feel bad for these kids, man.
多数ですが、とりあえず麦の粉一袋の盗みしませんや、そんなこと。鎌はかけましたけどね。なるまでの間だけ待ってやるよ。
Not the baby crying.
うちの袋の底には。
なんぞ脅しだ、それは。
いやいや。
はい。腕一本だな。
痛いだ勘弁して
おう。腕切断だ。
You ever heard of legless?
Yo.
You'll be armless.
手前俺としちゃ軽めで。
恐ろしい。わしの息子とはと。わしはどうあってもお前たちのことを仕置きせね。
死刑にも等しい仕置きだ。盗みの罰にはよろしいでしょうか、旦那さん。
Open your eyes first.
He's blind. Don't be a dickhead.
言うがいい。怖い。
Y'all remember Brock from Pokemon? Not once did that nigga open his eyes.
Wasn't blind though.
スチュル、年はいくつだ。
10.
盗みの損害と父親の借金公認として引き継がせます。私がスチュールに技術指導がなくなる問題の解決です。
Sounds good to me.
以上の理由から仕置きは棒打ちなどが妥当。
理屈は分かった。ああ。
So you do got a brain.
させるのだし。
I don't think that Iron Fist Colonel story is true.
First of all, you're the fucking mess. What you say goes. So, what all these other niggas is talking about is irrelevant.
悪いのはどこへ行っても悪い。しつけてやるのも。さて何回ですか。
Pause. You gonna call it like a thwack?
10回。
ジバってろ。
兄ちゃん離れてろ。だから妹は勘弁して。
That's honorable.
親父殿、俺にやらせてくれ。
No, you gonna kill this nigga.
軽くだぞ。
へいへい。
頭とかやめとけよ。
オッケーオッケー。
Mink? Definitely broke an arm. Maybe a rib.
人わしがやる。
Mink?
Did you want to see that or something? Or he was minking just. Eating the turkey ass? That boy, he went right to the turkey ass. All right.
You gotta eat the food like groceries.
I knew it. Good job, Taylor. Who are you talking to like this, though?
You know who.
名士と呼ばれる者はいないようだ。
So that means when the enemy comes, they don't know who this nigga is. Show her face. Just confirm this for us.
戦争が、暴力が恐ろ。
I know damn well they said don't hit his face or his head.
This nigga getting high on his own supply.
そう言ってくれるのはお前だけ。そう、この世は闇だ。
God damn it.
See what we're getting into next week. Okay. Whew. Fellas, how we feeling? Episode 7, season 2.
That was a good episode. Obviously, halfway through, you can tell the Iron Fist Ketil stories was a lot just because of his demeanor on just punishing the kids. Anybody who was strong enough to go through a whole goddamn battle with just his fist wouldn't have batted an eye. He also would have been so conflicted. He probably would have been easier on them like he was now, but what the punishment should have been wouldn't have been so difficult for him. You know what I mean?
He wouldn't have flinched at it. I mean, he probably would have been. I mean, there's shows and movies a whole bunch of them where like you got like this super strong character, but they have some type of morality where, okay, let's not hurt children or women.
Yeah.
Like hell, like in fucking Game of Thrones, the Hound. I mean, granted, he still did it, but he didn't necessarily want to. So I mean, yeah, I could definitely still see him like not flinching at the thought of hurting him, but he would have stood firm and like, no, you're not touching these kids. I'm the master of this land, so what I say goes.
Yeah.
But hey, you know.
I mean, I guess back in that time too, it'd be like, oh well, you don't want to show weakness, and if you show weakness to people, they might try to usurp. I'm like, first of all, nigga, I'm paying his bills. All right, y'all niggas is getting paid for. You're getting allowed to live on the farm. So what I'm saying is going to happen is what's going to happen. There's no debate about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But good episode nonetheless. I definitely enjoyed it, and nigga was like, yo, I'm scared of my son, man. That nigga's scary, bro.
Nah, that nigga definitely sat there. First, he was carrying his sword around too. Like, nigga, put that shit on your hip. We don't give a shit. You went to war. You at home, nigga. Good for you.
It's a funny dynamic because Ketil's all trying to show the other son how to be a man. Meanwhile, he has a brute of a son on the other side who's like, yo, this nigga's crazy. But you still want to push the other son, the younger son, to be maybe not as brutish, but
Just ass, if anything.
yeah, just be a man. Just be a little bit more, stand up on what you believe in, I guess.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Daddy-O in the background just kind of chilling, living life, trying to teach Thorfinn and Einar, and hell, Snake too. But I think I'm delving a little bit too deep into this now.
That's fine. That's also another reason why last episode. What? No, he said Snake, and I thought it was gonna be more, and I didn't want to cut him off, so I was waiting.
I was gonna say more about that, but
This nigga an asshole. I'm an ass. I literally was waiting for him to finish, so I wouldn't cut him off.
yeah, I was gonna say more about that, but I had to think about it for a second. Like, wait a minute, they'll probably
Bring it around.
let me finish I'll bring that back up once I actually show it. And
They also alluded to his dad, to Iron Fist Ketil being weak because he was saying, as a man, you shouldn't need security to hold your land down. Last episode, that's what his dad was saying to Snake. I don't know if he was saying, him and Snake had that telephone that was basically.
You talking about the old master, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he was saying, as a man, you shouldn't need security because as this is your land, like, you shouldn't have to worry on the king either. It's like, you're supposed to protect your land and everything, so.
I believe that to a certain degree because it's like, bro, like,
Yeah.
I'm one man. I can only be so many places at one
This nigga's
time.
field is fucking huge.
Yeah, I
Like,
can only be so many
yeah.
places at one time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
niggas want to
I-
steal from me. They could just hit from different locations and like
It'd be
just,
totally good. I can only do with one thing.
Yeah.
Like,
So I mean, I definitely get the the on-site security.
I have no issues with the on-site security, but I see why his dad was. The way that dad was saying it showed that he didn't have as much. This master's chest wasn't as poked out as his dad.
The dad was probably the Iron Fist Ketil.
Exactly. Well, he's been getting away with my story since I was 30. Ever since I put the blades down.
It was since that nigga came on my nutsack. They was telling the story about him instead.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But that was fun. Good ass episode. Oh no, it's not. One more thing. Well, homeboy gonna learn his girl is like, fucked by the master. Like,
at some point, I would like to imagine you would just automatically know that if you and the woman that you are interested are slaves in that particular time and age, where if you were a woman and enslaved, that was pretty much the route that was gonna go.
yeah, maybe, yeah. Yeah. They ain't get the cute girls for nothing, I guess. So yeah.
I mean,
I would have been pissed if just back then. Well, let me rephrase that. If you would have, the power these niggas have, they would have grabbed the ugly girls instead of the cute girls, so they'd be like, oh, you niggas is weird. You know what I mean? That's how I would have seen it, but
I mean, hell, that's
he didn't go get the blonde eyes.
So go big or go home is what you're saying.
Yeah, like you buying something, you might as well buy the Porsche.
well, shit.
Why buy
Like,
the Honda Odyssey? You know?
I know whenever they would do like slave auctions and like selling and trading.
You know
They-
this?
He was there.
I've read books.
How?
Jesus.
You let your fellow black men be sold, and you want to tell us this during Black History Month?
Bro, go watch The Woman King, bro.
This is a sick Negro.
They would never.
She would never.
No.
Little part I've seen, she would never. Let me tell you something. But no, go ahead. So as you know from reading books,
Just reading and watching documentaries, like they would like inspect the slaves before like making the transaction, and like, oh, you'll be good for this, or oh, you'll be the personal maid or whatever the case.
this is the woman. They would do. Well, they do.
I mean, they did the same for men too.
Yeah.
Like that's
They
so
showed it actually in here when he was inspecting like
the teeth, right?
The teeth and stuff. Yeah.
But that was for the men portion. Okay, you're built, you're strong. Okay, you can do like the heavy lifting. Or no, you look like you probably be a good fighter for me, so you can do that. On the women's side, you know, it's completely different.
That nigga did a full walk around. She got some hips on her, baby.
They don't lie.
They don't. No, that was fun.
Did you listen to any podcasts about it too?
No, I mean I watch documentaries about
No. The podcast solidifies it, bro. If you read a book and listen to a podcast, it's factual at that point.
I haven't heard on the JBP yet, but you know, as soon as I do.
The JBP? Definitely ain't hitting it up there. I can tell you that right now. Especially on Black History Month.
Especially in Black History Month.
But now, y'all got anything else?
That's it, Mike.
That's all?
That's it.
T-Dog?
You might hear it on the Joe Rogan podcast. Might, but
Maybe. He might throw the N-word in there one good time for the good time.
you know.
But
Other than that, I'm good.
bet y'all know the vibes. Comment, like, subscribe. Let's what y'all thought about this week's episode of Vinland Saga. We'll be back next week with episode number 8. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Hit those links down in the description below for our links to the channel. Hit to the ATM link as well for 10% off store-wide. Use promo code Reanimatedagain. Check out Patreon. It's easy for everybody else. Also, hit up YouTube memberships because you get a nice little kunai next to your name. And that's all we got. Man, I appreciate you.